There comes a time in every life when you stop asking for permission, when you stop waiting for the world to get easier, when you stop bending to the noise and start listening to something far more powerful, your own alignment. That's the moment your life changes. Not when you get a raise, not when you buy the house, not when the world applauds. It changes the moment you finally understand this. There are rules, unwritten, unshakable, unbreakable, not rules made by society, not imposed by someone else's expectations, but rules carved into the very fabric of how excellence, purpose, and fulfillment are born. And when you align your life with these rules, not just at work, not just in success, but in everything you do, that's when you rise. So today, I'm not here to inspire you. I'm here to recalibrate you, because deep down, you already know these truths. You felt them in the silence, in the struggle, in those moments when you could have chosen comfort, but something in your soul whispered, go further. That whisper is your integrity. And today, we give it a voice. 1. Be the kind of person people can count on, even when it's inconvenient. Especially then, because the world is full of people who show up when it's easy. You will be remembered for how you act when it's not. Show up when no one claps. Serve when no one thanks you. Keep your word not because someone's watching, but because you are. Reputation is what they say about you. But character is what you say to yourself when no one's looking. Be undeniable in your integrity, unshakable in your discipline, relentless in your follow-through. Because trust is the currency that builds empires, and it's earned brick by brick through every quiet decision. 2. Never outsource your standards. Your standard is your signal to the world. It tells people what you will accept and what you never will. And if you let the world lower that for you, even once you teach them how to treat you, you teach your job, your relationships, your friends, even your own mind, that mediocrity is okay, but it's not. You weren't built to tolerate average. You were built to lift the bar for yourself and for others. 3. What you tolerate becomes your truth. Tolerate gossip, you become noise. Tolerate chaos, you lose your clarity. Tolerate excuses, and they will multiply. Because every time you allow less than your values, you make a silent agreement to stay small. So choose wisely. Not out of fear, but out of alignment. You don't need to be loud to be powerful. You just need to be clear, crystal clear. 4. Honor the work even when it's unseen. There is no such thing as behind the scenes, because every detail is building who you are becoming. Sweep the floor like it's a stage. Send the email like it's a signature. Train like someone's life depends on it, because one day, it might. Excellence is not a result. It's a rhythm. A way of walking, a way of breathing, a way of treating the ordinary with extraordinary care. That's the secret the world never told you. The difference between average and exceptional is rarely talent, it's devotion. 5. Protect your energy like it's gold, because it is. Energy is your presence, your perception, your power. It's how you enter a room. It's how you recover from loss. It's how you build when you're tired and lead when you're under fire. And in a world addicted to speed, noise, and distraction, your energy is under attack every day. Guard it. Don't give it away cheaply. Not to drama, not to doubt, not to distractions disguised as opportunity. Choose your focus the way a warrior chooses his weapon. Deliberately, strategically, unapologetically. 6. Learn faster than you fail. Because failure isn't your enemy, stagnation is. Mistakes don't ruin you, denial does. If you're willing to extract the lesson, nothing is wasted. The biggest difference between those who win and those who stay stuck isn't intelligence, it's integration. It's what you do after the fall, after the embarrassment, after the disappointment. Do you justify, or do you evolve? Because failure is feedback, and feedback is gold if you're willing to mine it. So fall. But fall forward. Bleed, but build. Break, but rebuild with better hands, better eyes, better wisdom. 7. Make peace with repetition. Because mastery is boring before it's brilliant. Most people quit because they confuse boredom with misalignment. But repetition is not failure, it is refinement. The greats don't look for new all the time. They look to go deeper. They repeat the fundamentals. They return to what matters. They swing the hammer again and again until every strike becomes poetry. Until what was once effort becomes instinct. Until excellence becomes identity. 8. Keep promises to yourself like your life depends on it, because it does. Every time you say, "I'll do it," and you don't, you teach your mind to distrust your word. And when you stop trusting your word, you stop trusting your power. You don't need more motivation. You need more follow-through. Start small if you must, but start and don't stop. Because your confidence is not built in hype. It is built in hidden, quiet, gritty consistency. Brick by brick, breath by breath. 9. Stop trying to be liked. Start trying to be effective. You are not here to decorate the room, you are here to shift it. You are not here to be popular. You are here to be aligned. Let people misunderstand you. Let them label you. Let them judge your pace. Just don't let them write your story. Speak truth anyway. Act with intention anyway. Build what matters anyway. Because a life built on authenticity will outlast every trend, every critic, every crowd that ever walked away. 10. Never forget who you're becoming. Because in the daily grind, it's easy to get lost in the doing and forget the becoming. But the real work is not what you produce, it's what you embody. It's not just what you accomplish, it's who you become in the process. And when you measure success by alignment, not applause, by progress, not perfection, you win at a level the world can't define and can never take from you. So what do you do now? You live the rules. Not sometimes, not when it's convenient, not when you're motivated, but every day, in silence, in pressure, in progress. Because these rules aren't here to decorate your journal, they are here to define your legacy. Anyone can talk about success. Anyone can wear ambition like fashion. But only a few will live by code, not because it's easy, but because it's true. You want to rise? Then root yourself. You want freedom? Then earn it through discipline, through devotion, through decisions that don't look glamorous but make you unshakable when the storms come. Because they will come. And when they do, your golden rules are not just ideas, they're your shelter, your spine, your sword. Let others chase approval. Let others seek applause. You build. Quietly, fiercely, consistently, because the world doesn't remember noise, it remembers impact. It remembers those who walked in truth when it was hard, those who built when it would have been easier to break, those who stood tall when the world tried to make them small. These rules, they're not about being perfect, they're about being aligned, about building a life where your heart, your habits, your words, and your walk all say the same thing. And that kind of life, that's power, that's peace, that's purpose. So write these rules on your mirror, speak them into your mornings, let them echo in your silence. And when no one's watching, that's when you live them loudest. That's when you become undeniable. Because in the end, it's not the world's rules that shape you, it's the ones you refuse to break for anyone. Live by those, and the life you're chasing will start chasing you.